Hi, I'm Emily Wenzel with Body and Mind Enrichment. I'm an herbalist, and I'm going to show you how to use herbs for boutonnieres. Herbs have been used for many, many years in ceremony. Herbs such as sage and basil and rosemary and many other herbs. So I think it's great and lovely to wear the herbs also. And so typically, let's say if you're at a festivity, if it does happen to be outside, make sure if there's a bloom on there, you might attract some honey bunnies, meaning some bees, or maybe somebody else. But anyways, keep that in mind. So as you're selecting your herbs, get creative. There's not necessarily a right or wrong, or you might want to feel energetically what connects to you, or maybe what type of ceremony you're participating in. I'm going to grab and use, this is a lavender that is going into bloom. And then I was so lucky to even have my rosemary go into bloom. I call this my cascade of flowers. So I'm going to play around with which one, and also if it's for somebody that's a little smaller, your boutonniere might need to be a little bit smaller. And if it's somebody that's a little bigger, taller, a little older, they can be a little larger too. So I'm just going to use 2 herbs, but you're welcome, of course, to use more. And your materials are very simple. You can get these at the craft store. And this is some tape. It's flower tape, but it's breathable, it's movable, so it's easy to tear as well. And then some pins for afterwards. I'm gonna pull maybe the bottom part just of the rosemary and then clip off the top part of the lavender. And then of course, don't forget, you can still use the bottom part. And then take a little bit of the tape. Before that, I'm just gonna dip it in a little bit of water just to moisten it. And then you don't need a lot of tape. And then wrap it around. And if you feel like the flowers are wilting a little bit during the time, you might need to just splash a little bit of water on it, but hopefully don't get yourself too wet. And it will adhere pretty easy. And these are a few examples of how you can use herbs in boutonnieres. I'm Emily Wenzel with bodyandmindenrichment.org.